Nomadic Fanatic searches for houses on his way to Mississippi. Off-grid Mikey, yep, he still needs a truck. And an update on Campervan Kevin. All right, we got a lot to get through, so let's get on jumping on into it. All right, so let's start with a static campervan. He is out of Southern California. He is back where he calls home, his favorite place, that is in Eureka. That's right, Humboldt County, I think it is. And he is in a very, very beautiful park, very cool spot. So go over and check him out and check out this. It's gorgeous for an actual state park. Very well kept, very beautiful, upheld really well. So go over and check out Scott at Static Campervan and see what he's up to up there in the great Northwest. Next, we have Bunny from BunnyPlaysHere. She always goes to pretty cool places, and she shows us around, and we see a lot of stuff when we're hanging out with Bunny, and this is no exception. She is at a place called Benson's Sculpture Park. Really cool stuff, all kinds of neat, different things, different stuff you don't see all the time, especially when you're watching the Nomad channels. Yeah, it's just not the same old, you know, like standing on the corner at Winslow, Arizona or whatever, or just the wind and Quartzsite. No, we get to see a bunch of other stuff. So yeah, go over and check out my buddy Bunny from BunnyPlaysHere. All right, here's a channel I really have enjoyed over the years. I actually got a chance to meet these fine folks, and it is RV Ashes in April. Now, these guys, they always, if they're going from point A to point B, they see a sign or something, and they see something that's off the beaten path. They don't drive by. No, they go and check it out. If they got to drive 40 miles out of the way, they don't care. They go out and they check out some very, very cool stuff. And again, very interesting stuff. So go over and check out RV Ashes in April, because they went to see a place called Fishbone Alley in Mississippi. Very cool, very interesting. I mean, it's just a little alley, but I find it to be quite interesting. And again, something a little bit different, new, exciting, not the same old that we see from all the nomads. So go over and check out my friends RV Ashes in April. Now, speaking of Mississippi, that's right, Tater, he's heading that way. You know, we have the bus issues and the overheating and the drama. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, him and Diana are on their way to Mississippi, and on their way, yeah, guess what they're doing? They're looking for houses. They said they were looking for land. Well, we're not just looking for land. We're looking for houses. So yeah, they want to get a house now.
Looking for a house, but we don't know if this is the one. We have several more we want to look at in other states, including as part of this trip. But this trip is complicated because
why?
We are far away from Quartzsite, and we only have half our rigs. I'm going to talk more about the Naughty Bus later, but we got Diana's bus. Naughty Bus is over at another location here in town.
So yeah, the deal is they have to, since they have more vehicles than drivers and people, they have to, I guess they're flying back to Phoenix, and they're going to get somebody to pick them up and take them and get all their other shit, the truck and the RV, the Bigfoot. I don't know. They're getting all that crap. But anyway, they wind up in Mississippi with the Naughty Bus, and that's where it's parked, and somebody let them stay there, and they're finishing the build. So they're going to be working on the Naughty Bus there. But yeah, it's just odd to me, because if you think about it, I mean, isn't Tater a lot like Tim? I think they're brothers or related somehow. They got to be. Because if you think about it, look, everything Tater has is the best, right? He has to have the best, and he has to have everything. He has to do everything bigger and better and over the top. And, you know, he has to have more solar panels on his bus than anybody else. And he has to have this bigger than everybody else. He has to have a video game in his bus because nobody else does. But remember when he was at Taterland? Oh, this is Taterland. Here I am I'm at Sholo at 7,000 feet, and this is the best place ever. I mean, oh my goodness, and I'm going to put up a gate, and I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do that. And look, I can get my friends to park here and here and here and here and here, and I'm going to put in the septic system, and I'm going to put up all this and this and that, and I'm going to do this, and I'm fixing it, and my solar array that's perfect. And it is just, this is the best place, folks. This is the best place. People, I mean, I'm telling you, I mean, it is the best place. 7,000 feet, you can't get any better. And then, boom, what happens? Yeah, it's always raining and monsoons, and then it's cold and it's snowing. I hate it, and it's not. Now, what is it? Oh, trees and grass, and yeah, it's not the death. Yeah. So it's always something with Tater. But wherever he is at the moment, it's the best. Whatever he's doing at the moment, it's the best. And then he was talking, they were walking through the house, giving a little tour of the house, which was kind of funny. I mean, they're acting like, oh, this is perfect. It checks off all the boxes and everything. They act like they're putting a down payment on it. But wasn't he just looking at an RV park just a little while ago down in Quartzsite? I mean, there's RV. Yeah, oh, look at this. It's got this and that and that. But now now they don't want a little hunk of sand with a whole bunch of RV spots, 11 of them or whatever it was. Now he wants a house with grass and trees and all that. So, and then he's no neighbors here, no neighbors here, no neighbors here, no neighbors here. And then when you see there's a neighbor, but they have a privacy fence. And then the other spot that he pointed, there's no neighbors. There's a fucking big house right there. So no neighbors, no neighbor. There's neighbors all around. You can see them. But he was showing around the house, like I was saying. Excuse me, I got sidetracked. And he's talking about, it's 3-bedroom and blah, 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 and this is the master, and this one could be a spare room or an office or a room for collections. Yeah, he's gonna taterize yet another house. I wonder if he'll get pizza delivered and get the guy fired if he backs up over a stone. So that's what we have to look for from Mr. Spontaneous here in the future, to see what he's going to do with all his vehicles, his trucks and motorcycles and trailers and RVs and buses and all kinds of shit. And looking for a house now. This guy, it's always something. It's always something. And I did have somebody, they sent me a thing, and it said that Tater still owns Taterland. They looked it up on the thing there, and the plot number or whatever, and Tater's name is still on it apparently. So what is the deal? Did it just not go through? Does it take? I don't know. I don't buy and sell land, especially in Arizona, so I don't know how long it takes for things to swap over and switch over and what the deal is. But yeah, so what is the deal? Does Tater still own Taterland? Is he not sell? Did he not sell it? Is he renting it out? Or because he mentioned he has the money from the sale of Taterland, that's why he's looking at houses and everything. So I don't know, but that's the information that was shown to me anyway. Another thing is, somebody said something about Tater and can't get a loan because of this and that. Is, well, he got too many. Tater doesn't get loans. Tater has zero credit. His credit is in the dumper, because as soon as he gets money, he spends it. It doesn't stay in the bank very long. So he gets it in his hand and he has to spend it on something. And everything he gets, he pays cash for. And I know a lot of people say, well, where is he getting all his cash? Look, if you just look, his videos, so he has his AdSense from YouTube, which is a pretty big chunk, and even some of his old shit. And then he has how many hundreds of Patreons that give him, some of them give him upwards to, like, what is it? I don't forget what the amounts are, but I mean, some of them are pretty high. So even a couple hundred, and then his sponsors. So he's got money rolling in for doing absolutely nothing. And how much does he get just from saying, I'm going to upload this, connect to the internet every video. So he does have money coming in. But again, at the end of the month, he gets it and it's gone. So he has to, wait. So yeah, that's what we got there for Tater. All right, let's move along. Enough of him. We'll talk about, Sarasota Tim.
Sarasota who?
Yeah, real quick, I was watching Life and Vibe Ray. She went over a couple things about his eye and some other things, but somewhere along the line, I forget where it's probably there, but Tim doing this and talking about, I'm sore, I was lifting at the gym and all this other stuff. First, I thought he was going to say he was lifting and punched himself in the eye, but I don't know. But he said he was so sore from doing this and that, my traps and my glutes and my this and that. And I don't know. It's just, now I know when you work out, you still get sore, but when you're a gym rat, like Sarasota Tim goes to the gym every day, all day, and now he's out riding bikes and doing the tower at Bendover Park and running around lakes and all kinds of stuff. You'd think that, going and doing a regular old workout, why is he so sore all of a sudden? I mean, again, if you go to the gym all the time, you build up that resistance, that tolerance, and it's just another workout. You don't get that damn sore, do you? I don't know, boy. I don't know. When you go all the time. Which reminds me of another video he did a while back. It's been a while, but remember when he was using the jack or something? And I mean, just him getting down and putting the jack down and getting back up and going out and walk. He was and complaining because he was sore and he couldn't get up and down off the ground. So this gym rat, now he's riding bikes without a problem with his picture of health, grade A heart, his eye drooping down, the other one black and swollen. He's just a fucking mess, but he's the picture of health. So I don't know. Good old Timmy. Before you get off of Tim, E4 Mafia did a video where he was talking about Tim the gym rat not having a clue about what he's doing or what he's talking about. It's just one more thing on the long list of things that Timmy talks like he's an expert at and has no fucking clue. But yeah, E4, he talks about, Timmy talking about isometrics and this and that and the other thing, and E4 lays it all out and says, no, Timmy's full of shit. He doesn't know what he's talking about. Again, were we surprised? But go over and check out E4 Mafia's video. Good stuff. All right, now let's talk about Mike. That's right, cheap off-grid living Mike. First of all, he gave another update for Kevin. Campervan Kevin, he is doing well, recovering. He is in a lot of pain, however. But, again, that means you're alive, right? And he did say that the cancer was worse, so he is dealing with it. He has a support system, so, keep Kevin in your thoughts and all that good stuff for a speedy recovery so he can get back on here and voice his dogs and probably be a prick like he always was. But hey, I do wish the guy well. I hope he recovers and gets back on his feet. But Mikey, good old Mikey, what does he do? He is talking about his rain catchment porch roof thing, and he almost has it done. But you know what? Mikey, he still needs something.
Figuring out a way. Sometimes it's more difficult. I've gotten help from friends that had trucks and stuff, but really got to get a truck.
Mikey really got to get a truck. Come on, people. You're letting poor Mikey down. He really got to get a truck. He's going to keep saying it over and over again until you people buy him a damn truck. He also went grocery shopping and he had to pull out his receipt and show everybody exactly how much he spent on groceries for the one guy who eats like a grown toddler, frozen pizzas and chicken fingers and tater tots. Yeah, buddy. But here's what I kind of thought about, and I was like, this is why Mike's all in a tiz. This is why Mike's all thrown off in his game, and this is why Mike is begging so hard, constantly. This is why he doesn't have two nickels to rub together, because his little sponsorship hustle, his getting free shit and selling on Facebook Marketplace, that hustle is done. See, when his channel, Living Free, when it got hacked because the dollar signs in his eyes, and every time someone would send him a thing, hey, we're going to send you this. Click, 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 and just kept getting stuff sent. He'd do a quick review on it. Remember, over a whole year, that shit. And he, oh yeah, Mondays and Tuesdays, people don't click, so that's what I'm going to do So he was still doing that hustle where he'd get, a free e-bike or a free power station, and he'd do a little video about it and then sell it on Marketplace for $1,000 or more. And that was his hustle. But now, when he gets those things, I think he's afraid to click on it, because if he clicks on it, he's going to screw around and do like he did the last time and get his channel taken away and hijacked. And then what will he do? He will have no money. He won't be able to get out there and beg. He'll have to make a whole new channel and start from scratch. And Mike can't do that because he relies on that AdSense, and he relies on the people sending him money that he talks to on the other side of the camera and lets know where to go for his wish list. Because he has to do that now, because again, no more clicking on that stuff to get all the free shit because he's afraid now. Think about it. Do you agree with me? Let me know in the comments below. And remember, you don't have to agree with a damn thing I say. That's not the point here. What is the point?
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
What we do here is go back.